Hey, so I'm lounging on the couch. Um, so I figured I'd just come at you with another little video. I'm not doing anything. I'm just laying here, but I figured I could talk a little. So I recently started playing D&D, Dungeons and Dragons, and I've always wanted to play this game. I've never played it. I had never played it before. I have played like Magic the Gathering and video games, of course, on the PC and on the console, but I've never played D&D, and I've always been interested. I always thought it'd be really fun, it'd be really, really cool to try. Um, so I hooked up with a group here in Sweden, and we started playing D&D, and it's really, really, really cool. Um, my husband also plays with us. There's like one, two, 5 of us, and then a DM, so 6 in total. So that's quite a bit of people. I feel it's a pretty good size D&T group. And my first like initial experience, we played a one-shot game, which was about, I think it was like around 10 hours, maybe more. We started at 10:30 in the morning, and then we broke for lunch in the middle, and then we ended at 8 p.m. at night. And there was just 4 of us at that time. We have a new player now. So it was kind of like a long day, and everything was in Swedish, so I had to 100% pay attention. Um, and of course, I didn't catch everything, but my husband was there to help me out too. But I caught um, 85% of it. Um, but this time they're gonna start doing it in English because they realized it's easier for them because D&D's in English, and before they were having to translate it to Swedish, and then if I didn't understand something translated back to English. So now they're just gonna leave it in English, and then small talk in Swedish, which is fine because that's what I'm better with, is small talk, rather than like these big elaborate. Some of these like really big words I don't know for D&D, but I can catch the gist of it. Um, and yeah, anyways, so it was really, really cool. I played a cleric in the first game. The DM picked kind of characters, and then we just picked what we wanted to play. He kind of like built them for us. This time we just had a one session, a couple like last weekend, and we all met up and we created our own characters. And that was really fun. I'm still building my character a little bit. The next character I'm going to be is Wood Elf Ranger. I'm really, really super excited about that. I've already started building my backstory, and we already rolled two to see what we're like our strength and our dexterity and everything like that is going to be. And now we're just about like filling out our character sheet more and then building the backstory, which I was doing yesterday. I was talking with the DM yesterday on, and then yeah, and he's building the worlds. And I think we're gonna play sometime in July. I'm not 100% sure. And I think this game, instead of being one shot where it was 10 hours, this is gonna be more of like 3 or 4 hours twice a month, over the course of like maybe a year or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. So that's gonna be really, really cool, really exciting. Um, and I'm also doing something which I thought would be really fun. I've watched some YouTube channels about building props and stuff for um, uh, D&D. I've watched like Black Magic Craft, and there's another guy I'm watching too. I can't remember who he is. Um, and then I watched another like a Swedish guy building, like he builds train sets, but it was just like it was really cool because they kind of like teach you different ways. So I went to this local hobby store we have here in Sweden called Panduro, and I bought um, all kinds of things to kind of get. I mean, I'm trying to use things that I have at the house, but since I moved from America to Sweden, I don't really have anything anymore. In America, I had paints, I had brushes because I painted a lot. I had a hot glue gun, I had all that stuff. But then coming over here, I had to, I came over here with 2 suitcases, so I left like 90% of all of my stuff in America. So I kind of like building up now. And so I got the hot glue gun, I got all kinds of things. So I'm just like building like little props now. Um, that we can, like generic props, not nothing to like this story, but just like generic things. Like, you know, you always need a pub. I'm building some terrain, some rocks, some cave stuff. I want to build a dungeon. Uh, I want to build. I would like to build like two mountains with like a nice bridge going across. That would be really cool. I watched some really cool videos on fountains and water. I would like to do stuff like that as well. Right now, I've just started building the pub, and I've started building some terrain. The terrain I made with paper mache, with flour and water, and those came out really, really nice. I just had some old cardboard that I cut up for the base, and then I used some old magazines, a little bit of toilet paper, and then I built the paper mache into the terrains, and then it took like 2 days to dry, really dry. And then I painted them yesterday with like the first like initial coat of paint. I want to add more like character to them, more like some sand and different things to them, more texture. And then I started building the pub last night, and I got that built. I had to put the roof on. I started building like inside, like a little bar table and stuff like inside the pub. And I'm gonna also add more texture. I want to add some moss. I want to add just detail, because you only have one pub, you know, so you want to kind of have detail. But what I thought was kind of cool, what I wanted to try, was like to put like a hook on the outside of the pub and make like signs, so that if we're going to the pub, I could make it like a pub. If we're going to the like the shop to buy potions, I can change the sign from the pub and make it like the shops for the potions, something like that. So you use like the same foundation, but you have a sign that would be different. So I thought that would be kind of cool. I'm also trying to draw some like little like old-fashioned posters of like naked ladies. Not completely, but just like some like artwork, really tiny, that I could put on the walls in the pub. I thought that would be kind of cool. And then, yeah, I think it's going to be really exciting. And I'm really excited to play again. And like I said, it's always something that me and my husband have always wanted to play. He games on the computer. I don't have time to game. We have a 1-year-old son, so usually he has all of my attention. So I'm always taking care of him. He's napping right now. That's why I can make this video. I had made a video on a pasta salad that I had made over an hour ago, and accidentally deleted all the videos, and I'm super sad about that because I was trying to get it uploaded to YouTube and accidentally deleted them. So I'm sad. So now I'm here talking about D&D instead. So that's fine. It's okay. It's okay. So yeah. Hopefully I can come back with some more videos and let you know some more about what I'm building. I'd like to do a video on that too, kind of like show you guys what I've built and stuff. That would be fun, but I don't want to like ruin it in case somebody from the game, I don't want them to see it, you know. Maybe the DM can, only he can see it, and then if he wants to apply it to the game, he can, if he thinks that it's needed or whatever. That's why I'm just doing some generic pieces. I also bought little tiny potion bottles. Oh my god, it was so cool. So I'm gonna fill those with like red for mana and blue and green, and then seal them, and then so that way we have some like little potion bottles too. I thought that would be really, really cool because you use that in D&D. But yeah, that is my first initial impressions of D&D. I thought it was really, really cool. I can't wait to play again. I can't wait to continue filling out my character sheet on my Wood Elf Ranger. Right now, I've just been basically kind of like building up the backstory for her and where she came from and how old she is and what she's doing currently in the game before we started the game. That way the DM can kind of create the worlds. He's been asking everybody for their backstory. So my husband's playing a wizard, but a bitter old wizard, which is perfect for him. But okay, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Glad Midsummer, that's tomorrow. Maybe I'll try to do some vlogging tomorrow. I thought that would be really cool, so you can kind of see what it's like. We'll see. But I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. Okay. Hi, do.